What's going on, guys? That's Samurai back with another review. So, Dragon Ball Super just dropped the new arc, Future Trunks arc, and boy, was this episode a doozy, guys. It was dark, let me tell you. If you haven't seen it yet, please, this is going to be a spoiler, completely spoilers all over the place. So, go watch the episode, come back here, and put a link in the description, go watch it, and come back and see my thoughts. Now, for everybody who has seen it, welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about a few different things that went on in the episode, and some of the things that surprised me, and some of the things that I'm still a little confused about. So, let's go ahead and get started. Dragon Ball Super, episode 47. Future Trunks, he came back, yes. As you guys all know, I'm not going to beat around the bush. Future Bulma dies. It's completely dead. And, okay, a lot of people did predict that she was going to die. If you were one of those people, then congratulations, you were right. Yeah, so Bulma. So this black thing, still being referred to as Black. It's not Black Goku yet, but Black. So we're just gonna keep calling him Black. He ends up having Bulma in the trailer, as we saw. I said that might be Bulma. It was Bulma. She dies. That was crazy. That completely took the whole series and spun it on its head. It's now really dark, and Trunks has lost pretty much everything. But to add more insult to the injury, Black ends up killing Mai. And yes, I know, I did say that wasn't Mai. I was wrong. And I did say I didn't care if I was wrong. It probably wasn't Mai. Toriyama or, Studio Period maybe have difficulties drawing old people now. So, I don't know. I don't know what the deal with that is, but whatever. So anyways, if you guys seen it, there is a new opening. It shows off, Mai and Future Trunks, and then, Black, and then there's another mysterious character who I'm going to talk about in a second. But yeah. So if Mai is in the actual opening and seen doing some stuff, I'm wondering what her role is going to be in the future, because they've killed her off. She's dead. So I don't really exactly know if she's going to come back or if they're going to go to the future. I mean, that could be a thing. They might go to the future to save Trunks' future and end up, I don't know, coming back before Mai dies or something. But apparently, yeah, Mai is dead, so Trunks has legit lost everything. And it does seem that Future Bulma, Future Trunks, they're the only people who are alive. I mean, they were sitting there eating dog food in, their little shelter at an apartment complex, but there is no civilization. It doesn't seem like there's any people anywhere. When the androids were around terrorizing people, there were people still. There's radio stations still up talking about the androids, killing people. But yeah, in this time period, everything was very, very apocalyptic. There was nothing, no people. It seems like Trunks has lost everything at this point. So, coming back to the opening, guys. So the opening is pretty cool. I wish it had a little bit more animation or whatever, but it was still pretty cool. In the opening, we did see the new character being revealed. That is this green Kai. A green guy who looks like a Kai, basically. And we don't really know exactly what his skill is, with the whole thing. He could be the evil Kai, who is controlling this Black character. Or he could be a good Kai who comes in later to help and explain who this character is. Speaking of which, at the end of the episode, we all saw that Black was sitting on top of a giant pillar looking down at Trunks as he held Mai's dead corpse in his hands. And again, this episode was dark. And he says, your time has come, San. You'll die today, San. And that makes it seem as if, this Black thing isn't a Saiyan, though he looks exactly like Goku. Which, I'm pretty sure he isn't a Saiyan. It has to be something else. It has to be something else. I say it, I don't know what it is. Could be some type of, I don't know what it could be actually. I haven't even really sat down and thought about it, because I don't think of anything that's that's actually believable. Because at this point, we are completely in the dark. Why does this thing look like Goku? It talks just like Goku. So the biggest thing that took me by surprise was they actually used the same voice actor for Goku. And I I didn't think they were going to do that, actually. I didn't even think of it. So, yeah, it has the same voice as Goku. So it isn't like Turtles or anything like that, where it's like a guy who looks like Goku but isn't Goku. But this thing is like a copy of Goku. So we don't know exactly how this thing shows up or where it's coming from. But let's say that it's out to kill a Saiyan today. It's holding no punches back. So it does seem like he's been tracking down, Trunks for a while. While Bulma was working on the blue serum, the blue fuel stuff that she was working on for the time machine, they did say that, they've been working on it for like a year. So this whole time, Black has been tracking them down and trying to kill them. So it looks like they have a relationship in some way, shape, or form when it comes to like him tracking them down. But I guess this time he's not pulling any punches. If he had been in the past, I guess the past year. But, so what's interesting to me is that at the end of the episode, right, we left off with Trunks looking at Black Goku on top of the pillar, and Black Goku saying, "You died today, Saiyan," and it cuts to Black, and we got the preview. In the preview, Trunks somehow, I guess, makes it back to the time machine, or makes it to the time machine, and shoots off to the past, and everybody finds him. The thing that you don't see, and even in the preview, it showed this. You don't see Black in the future. So my biggest question is, how does Black you don't see Black in the past, not the future. You don't see Black in the past. So my question is, how does Black get to the past if this is supposed to take place in the past? Is it gonna take place in the past? I think maybe they're gonna take a ride up into the future after Bulma makes more of that serum, because I think they only have enough for a little bit. They can't jump back into the past, so of course Bulma made it. Future or past Bulma could also make it. I mean, come on, it's Bulma. So I'm thinking maybe this whole thing is going to take place in the future, in the desolated world known as the future, and as known as Trunks' future, I should say. And that's all I can really say at this point. I mean, they didn't really leave so much clues or any type of hints that anybody can really figure out. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I noticed that there's a lot of new people here, so hey guys, please subscribe for more of these type of reviews. I'm going to be kind of experimenting. I am a new YouTuber, so I'm going to be kind of experimenting with the setup here. I'm going to do this. I'm standing this time instead of sitting down in the dark. One's different. We're standing up today. We got the sunlight coming in. I'm actually about to go to work, so like, what is I don't know what time it is, but in about 30 minutes I'll be heading out. Let me know what you guys think about the new format. If you like me standing up, looking into the camera like this, Stitch in the background, watching over my shoulder. We're both blue today. We're both matching. That's awesome. Don't be afraid to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you like it. Come back. Have a good time with me. Because this is pretty fun. That's pretty much it for the review, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe and come back for next week's review. I also have vlogs down there if you guys want to know about college life, road to graduation. I'm upcoming senior, so I'm that samurai again, signing out. And I still don't know how to do a proper sign out yet. I still haven't figured out what's really catching. So I'm just gonna say, I guess, keep it real, guys. Catch you guys back for next week, episode 48. It's gonna be cool.